Your life experience, good or bad, is a gift when you share it with others. At Taxi Chronicles, we allow real riders with real stories to share their gift. So hopefully this episode will intrigue, enhance or inspire you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another episode. Today we are honoured to have a guy who works for Deliveroo and he's doing the cycling side. And he's going to tell us what it's all about, why he got into it, and just general, the everyday, typical life. So nice to have you here today, Bob.
Thank you.
You going to grab that?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us, how long have you been doing it, and why did you get into it?
Well, personally, I've been working before I turned 18, which isn't legal, but my friend had an account, so I was just working on his account till I turned 18. Then now I just sort my own account out. I'm just working, literally. It's just an income.
So, are you on motorbikes, bicycles?
I was working on a motorbike at one point, but there's a lot of, you know what I mean? What do you call it? There's a lot of, what do you call it?
Just say it as it is.
There's a lot of expenses that come with a bike.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so I just got a pedal bike, literally.
Okay. And have you found a big difference in the wages?
Yeah, slightly, to be honest, yeah.
But then, when you weigh up that difference to the running costs, is it worth it?
It is worth it, of course.
Okay, see, that's what people like to know. The object of these interviews is to educate the younger people who may want to be in this profession.
It just depends, like, if you want to put the work in, then you can make a good amount of money. It's all about how much work you want to put in. Like, you can be up every morning, putting a shift in the morning, then putting a shift in during the day, then during the night, and make as much money as you can, or you can do a couple hours a day and not make that much money. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's because unlike Uber has a restriction. Once you hit 10 hours, you have to rest for 6.
Okay.
Do they have that?
No.
See, yes, you're on a pedal bike, they just say go.
24 hours, you can work as long as you want.
Drop. Okay, that's interesting. What are the do's and don'ts for you as when you're delivering to customers?
The do's and don'ts?
Yeah.
In what sense?
All right, I'll give you an example. For me, as an Uber driver, my don'ts are don't stand on the side smoking and expect me to wait for you. Because I have people, when I pull up, they say, oh, let me just finish this cigarette. And then they want to bring in all the smoke into the taxi. Nah, that's not going to work for me. I'll just leave you.
No, I hear that.
Do you see what I mean? Don't bring your dog and you haven't called me first or text me to say if maybe I don't want no dog in the car. Do you see what I mean? Do's, obviously, politeness, wrap your food up. If you're going, don't eat the food in the car. All these things. I know I'm thinking of more negative things here, but
are you talking from the customers or me?
No, for me. I'm giving examples for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you, what's your do's and don'ts? The way you look at where
me.
If you could tell customers anything, what would you tell them?
Just be polite. Literally.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt you to have a little manners, you know what I mean?
Oh, do you get a lot of people being rude then?
Not necessarily rude, but they just look at me in a certain way and
no thank you.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Maybe they've been waiting for ages, or they've got issues going on indoors.
Literally.
If you see what I mean. That's what I've learned about this job. Every road rage isn't really your problem, it's that person's problem, problem with somebody else. If you see what I'm saying, in that respect. Is there a limited distance that you're willing to cycle, or that they give you to cycle?
Well, yeah, when you sign up, it gives you like a map of where you can choose where in London to work. Basically, there's southwest, there's central, there's east. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll know the distance that you're cycling in, and you can, if the order's too far, you can turn it down and just wait for the next order.
Oh, is it?
Literally.
Oh, so, but it's not like this with Uber. If I decline 2 or 3 jobs in a row, then they just turn the app off.
I don't think it does that. No, it's never done that to me.
Okay, so you lot, your end of things are much more in demand than what we're doing.
Literally, everyone does takeaway nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you say in the 2 years plus that you've been doing it, that it's been getting a little busier?
Yeah.
And was you doing it through the pandemic?
No, not really. No.
Oh, is it?
I don't want to risk it with my family.
Honourable guy. Okay. Yes, I would have been out. Well, I was out all the time still, but yeah, I live alone, so such is life. Okay. So that's interesting. What would you say you've learned that you wish you knew when you started doing this job? It's a hard question.
I'll be real, I knew what I wanted from the job, and that's what I got, kind of thing. So.
Oh, you knew.
Yeah.
So you're brief.
My friends have done it before. Like, I was just following the blueprint, kind of thing.
Okay, that's
literally.
Good. Okay. So what would you tell somebody who's going to start it that they need to know?
If you're going to do it, just do it properly. Put your all in. Just maximize it. Literally.
Okay. That's interesting. Just maximize it. Alright, that's good. You've been a great guest.
Thank you.
What's the future hold for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, in the future, I'm trying to invest in some property. Maybe a couple stocks. I mean.
Okay. Alright. That's good. Well, thanks a lot for that.
You're very welcome.
We wish you well.
Oh, the phone. Oh, my bad.
We hope you liked that Taxi Chronicles interview. Don't forget to share and subscribe to get the latest episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economies and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. Listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. British Standard Time.